Good morning. I'm Fred Jensen with CGG Geo Software, and I'm the product manager for PowerLog. And today we're going to be showing how you can use artificial intelligence to do automated depth matching. Here's the module, the automated depth matching module. And you can see it'll handle a number of wells at a time. We're doing 5 wells in this example, but you could do more if you wished. Here's the reference curve. That's the curve that is on depth that will be shifting the other curves to match. The target curve, the curve to be shifted, in this case is the GRR curve. We're going to do a discrete shift, which means we're honoring the depths. They are similar curves. They're not the same, but they're similar. And we're going to use the min-max option. I'm going to go ahead and start the tool. We're going to shift other curves. This is really nice. You can shift as many curves as you want at the same time. And we're going to add an underscore ADM to the output of the shifted curve. We are also going to generate a GRR underscore ADM, which will be a depth shifted GRR curve. So let's talk a little bit about the curve we're going to be shifting. So here's the GRR compared to the GRNRM, and over here we also have the DT compared to the DTC, and you can see that these curves are off depth. If you look a little closer, you can see that they are similar, but they are not identical. There's considerably less vertical resolution, and we also applied a random number of depth shifts and a random amount of depth shift on each of the wells. And so that's the shifts that we're going to be correcting for with the program. We can look at all the wells, and you'll see that all of them are very similar, and that we have the same curves on all the wells. This curve is already done, but we'll go look at another curve as well. So here's the well. So let's look at the well that's already been finished, and let's take a look at the results. So let's zoom into this interval. So the blue curve is the original, and for this we'll go ahead and just make it a little bit, how shall we say, less visible, so that we can see our shifted curve a little bit better. So here you can see the shifted curve. It matches beautifully. In fact, I think you'd be hard pressed to do manually any better than this program is generating. It's matching all the peaks and all the troughs and doing a really solid job of matching. Now we took the shift that was generated for the GRR curve and applied it to a delta T curve, and here in the red versus green curves, and we'll do the same thing to the DTC and make it less visible. And you can see that indeed it is shifted the same amount and the same shift applies. Now let's look and see if any of the other wells have finished yet. This well's finished, and you can see we have outstanding results here as well. Very good match. This well hasn't finished yet. This well we've already looked at. And then after it finishes, the program generates a report, and the report consists of 2 parts. One part is to examine the correlation before and after, and that's the correlation between the original gamma ray and the gamma ray that's being shifted. And here you can see it's 37% before, 92, 17, 94. And in addition, you get the shift table that was applied. And this shift table can be saved and stored. And you can see the shift was indeed, it's different every well, and the magnitude of the shift is different as well. So let's go ahead and look at the rest of the wells and see how we've done. This one looks really, really good. We have an area that looks a little rugged in here, but it did a really good job. In fact, if you look closely, you can see that we actually have a gap in this well, but yet above and below the gap, we got great shifts. When we apply the shift to the DT curve, you can see we have an outstanding shift. So this tool is designed to save a lot of time. We all know that depth shifting manually is one of the most time-consuming processes in the log editing, and in fact probably takes by far the most amount of time. Now, if you're interested in finding out more about this product, you can contact me to get more information about PowerLog, machine learning, workflows and extensions, for general information on automatic depth matching, and for questions about today's presentation. And if you have any questions about CGG GeoSoftware or more information about PowerLog in general, you're welcome to contact Monica Iglesias. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video and wish you to have a good day.